Maybe you'd like to take a swing at me.
I'd like to take a big swing at you, Sarge.
Well, go ahead and give it your best shot.
I don't think I want to go to the stockade.
Hey! Get your fat ass over there, Private Pyle. Oh, that's right, Private Pyle. Don't make any fucking effort to get up to the top of the fucking obstacle. If God wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up there by now, wouldn't he? Say it, sir! Get your fat ass up there, Pyle! Say it, what the hell is the matter with you, anyway? I'll bet you if there was some pussy up there on...
Little devils or angels sitting on your shoulders.
Captain.
We're all very well aware what our orders are and what those orders mean. They come down from our commander-in-chief. They contain no ambiguity. Mr. Hunter, I've made a decision. I'm captain of this boat. Now shut the f*** up!
You know, sometimes you wonder why a person acts a certain way. Why sometimes a person gets nervous when he's walking. Why a person is so jumpy when he's around you. Sometimes you wonder why a particular individual will all of a sudden just start blowing things up. Start going on a rampant killing spree. Become a supervisor and then lose all control. Can't handle the situation. End up in jail, serving a life sentence. Sometimes you wonder why those things happen. And you find out that they was in the United States military. Or why are they so angry and bitter because of something that happened in their past? A leg or arm been severed or blown off. Are they thinking about their life and what happened? Why did he go in there and rob that convenience store? Why did he kill all those people? And you find out he was in the United States Army or the United States Marine Corps. A proud veteran turned to crime. And you try to figure out, why did these things happen? Now he's behind bars and he can't explain why. And he was one of the United States finest. The military effect on some people, where they just can't cope. They can't cope with life. And this is an Army veteran right here explaining that he can't cope. That he wants to run away. Why sometimes you see some Army guys show out, go crazy, telling you how they're gonna go to their CO and knock him out, or they're gonna grow a beard and see how far they can get from point A to point B without anybody saying something to them. And what makes guys crack up and tell you that they were in the Navy SEALs and they look like a SEAL? They have all their badges and insignias, but sometimes you wonder, you question them if they're actually telling the truth. Because BUD/S training is one of the toughest trainings that's in the military, and I've seen it. Those guys are in some of the best shape you can ever be in shape of. So when you let yourself get out of shape like that, I've never seen it from a Navy SEAL. But what makes your mental capacity go there? What makes you get that out of shape and then become a supervisor where they're trying to get you trying to hurt you, trying to find a way to destroy you. They turn evil. From fighting the country as a SEAL to becoming a SEAL to becoming a supervisor. How does that happen? Where does that happen? Why does that happen? See, it's a dramatic experience when you go into the military. You change your whole lifestyle. They cut your hair, and that's pretty big in a man's life. It's like cutting off a dog's tail. So you change instantly in the military. When they shave all your hair off, it's like shaving all your manhood off. What you done grew up believing in is all gone. And you have these old supervisors putting you down, telling you you're nothing because you have hair. Now, when you have that kind of philosophy, it does something to you mentally. That's why when you see all the things like serial killers, things like that, there's always a military background involved. Just like this Navy captain. He's about to retire, but he says that getting out in the workforce, working around people that's not like him, he thinks he's just not going to talk to him. He's going to be a mute. He's not going to speak much because he's used to being in charge around his own people. So he chooses not to speak, and he says he's not going to speak. Have you ever seen those type of people? Mutes, where they don't even talk to you. They normally spend time in the mirror cutting their hair like this. They normally don't speak to you. They work next to you every day, but they refuse to speak. And they got that one friend, that one special friend that they only speak to. And usually he's an oddball. And you wonder, man, why does he only speak to him? And he won't speak to the rest of us. But that's how it is sometimes, because maybe that friend is a special friend. But a lot of times when they go out into the workforce, you kind of can spot them out by the haircut and the way they look. You can see the guy on his phone with the mini crew cut. You can't hide it. And then he's shaking hands with everybody, trying to hide who he is. But when you look at him real closely, there's something different about him. And what is that? Right there. You can see he's prior military. That geek nerd look. Can't hide it. Marine Corps. Where you got these guys screaming at you 24/7. It does something to you psychologically. Boy, they do nothing but just yell in your ear. Imagine how that makes you feel. Imagine what you end up when you're out of there. That's why a lot of them go into supervisory roles. And when they get there, they're mentally messed up, to where sometimes they can't do job functions outside of the military. The weak-minded who wasn't able to take it. They usually look like this when they get out into the workforce. And you're like, no, a guy like this couldn't be no military guy. But you got to go back to the past. That's how they all looked. Like this. A nerd. And usually they go right into the Marine Corps. And there's something weird and spaced out about them. But look at the past. That's what you got to look at. Who was all in the military? Guys like this. Guys you look up and they have a gun collection. It makes you stop and think about it. Like, what is Egg Dog talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Go back into the past. A Gomer Pyle, Marine Corps. So you get fascinated. You stand there and you just look like, my God, how did this happen? And it still goes on today. This is Egg Dog 8 from 8 Dog Production. I hope you learned something today. Because what I've been telling you about the military effect is the gospel truth. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.